There once was a king known only as King Velhart, and the people called him the Thirsting King. His castle was built atop the bones of those who had displeased him. Its stone walls sweated in summer and bled in winter. Velhart was not born evil. He was made that way. As a child, his father starved him to toughen his spirit. When Velhart cried, his mother stitched thorns beneath his sleeves to remind him pain was always worse in silence. When wolves tore through the village, his parents praised the beasts for being strong. So Velhart became a wolf in man's flesh. By the time he wore the crown, his heart no longer beat. It pulsed only when he drank blood. He believed fear was more loyal than love. He fed his enemies to crows, then fed the crows to his wolves. He bathed in milk warmed by the tears of the widowed and war robes dyed with crushed bones and poisoned berries. But his thirst for cruelty was worst at night. Each full moon, the king summoned a villager at random and asked them a riddle. If they answered wrong, he slit their throat and filled a goblet with their blood. If they answered right, he let them go. Sometimes he'd slit their throat anyway, saying, "Wisdom deserves reward." Soon, the villagers stopped speaking altogether, hoping silence would save them. But Velhart hated silence. It reminded him of the years he spent locked in cellars, punished for crying. So he declared a law: every mouth must speak, or every head must roll. One day, a girl came from the mountains. Her hair was white as frost, her eyes pale as moonlight. She did not cry or beg when the guards dragged her to the king's hall. Instead, she curtsied and smiled with lips like frozen roses. Velhart sneered. "Do you know why I drink blood?" he asked. "To feel alive," she answered. "Because no soul burns in your chest." He paused, then offered her a riddle. But the girl gave no answer. Instead, she opened her mouth wide, and inside was a second mouth, filled with teeth sharp as knives and eyes black as obsidian. Her voice became layered, 1,000 whispers crawling up the walls. "Do you wish to feel full, Your Majesty?" The guards turned to run, but found their legs rooted to the stone. The torches sputtered and died. The king tried to shout, but no sound came. The girl, and the thing she carried inside, took Velhart by the throat and whispered into his ear, "Then drink of your own sorrow." She forced him to stare into a goblet of blood. But it was not blood, it was memory. Every face he had ever hurt, every scream, every plea, every child he had orphaned. The goblet overflowed with their voices. He drank and drank and drank till his body became a sack of shriveled skin, until his mouth bled from within, until his belly swelled with grief and bile. Then he burst like rotten fruit. When the torches relit themselves, the girl was gone. But where Velhart's throne had stood was now a twisted, gnarled tree, its bark red and weeping. The goblet hung from one branch, never spilling, always full, and so the legend grew. Say the tree still stands, that if you sit beneath it and speak nothing for 7 nights, the girl in white will come, but she won't ask riddles. She only offer you a drink, and if you accept, you'll know the truth of your soul, whether you were ever good or merely quiet. And the goblet never runs dry.